Hello and welcome everyone to another SNHU esports matchup. Tonight we have Overwatch against Florida Atlantic University. My name is Timothy Fowler, otherwise known as Shinra. I'm the director of the esports program, and I will be stepping in for Kresnik tonight. I'm happy to introduce as well one of our new commentators, Ken Chambers. Ken, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm pumped to be here.
Yeah, I am as well. One of the first times on camera doing commentary, so welcome everybody to the stream. We should be getting live fairly shortly here. Match is right about to start. There we go. Tonight, kind of a change for us. Ken, we have Silent Tempest in for Osiren. Silent is another hitscan player. Plays with our other team. Getting some time in, so I'm excited to see him step in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see if he's, and I have faith in him, of the same caliber as everyone else on the team. Interestingly enough, Lijiang Tower, how do you feel about these team comps on this particular map?
Looks good. Looks like double bubble from both teams, which will be a pretty exciting tank matchup to see. Biggest difference here is going to be Echo against the Pharah there. Echo on the opposing team there of Florida Atlantic.
Yep, looks like Farah's trying to get some pop shots in. I see someone down there asleep. Let's see if Farah can pick up a kill. Does look like she has the Mercy right behind her, boosting her. The classic pharmacy combo. Looks like people trying to hide in the Winston bubble. Farah just trying to shoot whoever she can at the moment. Tracer looks like she's going in. Let's see. Farah, don't fall off.
No, I think they're actually potentially doing so intentionally. They lost that team fight there, and they want to make sure that they're not going to feed extra ult charge. They got they got away. It looks like we get a pause due to dead internet.
Right.
So first team fight there, looked like we were getting some good pressure on their backline with our Pharah. Hello, sorry.
Wow, well.
Lost mid thought. Yeah, looked like we were getting some good pressure there with the Pharah, but it looked like their dive into our backline managed to take out our McCree and our Ana pretty quickly. So we will see if the internet lives again. But in the meantime, Ken, welcome. You're new here. What is your background in esports? How have you gotten into casting, and what have you been doing?
So 7 years ago, there was a game called Heroes of the Storm.
Sure.
Extremely underrated. That is where I got into casting. I was a huge fan of the game. I have friends, particularly Wade, who used to play with and against pros all the time, got me into it. Him and I both had alpha access to it. Fell in love with it ever since. He was significantly better than me, but I learned a lot from him. And where I was able to realize I wasn't the best player, I realized, hey, let's transfer this into something I can do, which is talk about it. And it looks like we are back in the game. Fair going up, the Mercy boosting her per usual, seeing if she can pick anybody off. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the McCree taking a bit of damage on SNHU. The Ana goes down for, it says East Tennessee State University.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue there. Sorry, everybody. Florida Atlantic. We set things up pretty quickly tonight, but it looks like we are going to get this team fight. The second that Ana goes down, they are going to push, knowing that they do not have that main support heal.
Yep, it looks like SNHU kind of has open road to do whatever they want until Florida respawns. Tracer still down, just gets back up. SNHU gonna try to set up the wall. Good defenses, see if they can stop the Florida push. McCree, posture.
Silent currently using that LOS very quickly. Desi going down to the Echo, probably see some aggression. There goes the monkey.
Yep, Echo known to pump out damage. There goes the Mercy for SNHU, gets picked off. D.Va taking a good amount of damage, it seems. Winston about half health. Layla half health. The Echo taking over the Winston body, but looks like original Winston gets popped up. D.Va goes down. McCree ends up going down. Still has his ultimate. Looks like 3 ults available for SNHU. Hopefully they coordinate him when they come back. The Ana did also fall to Florida State. Looks like Florida State's kind of taking control of this at the moment. We have the ultimate available for the Pharah up in the sky, doing what she does.
Looks like they got that pick and they turned that double bubble into triple bubble with the Echo. 2 monkeys flying at the team.
Smart.
Fairly difficult to deal with, especially no Ana on our side. We've got that Mercy. Oh, we do have Ana, excuse me.
Echo almost gets picked off, but gets healed up. But the Florida Winston seems to be below half health, taking a lot of damage. Let's see if Snoo can potentially finish her off. Diva taking a little bit of damage for Snoo. Anna keeping everyone up. Mercy also doing a good job keeping her up. Bridget going in. Or not Bridget, Winston. Bridget is below half health though. Godzo almost gets picked off, but goes back doing tracer things. It does look like Zarya ended up getting picked off though. Zarya and Anna still have their ultimates. McCree, Winston also down for Snoo, same as Diva. Anna gets right back up.
We are definitely ahead in the ult economy right now. That tracer just used theirs. It looks like they're oh, excuse me. The timer. I forgot about the timer.
Yep. Florida does secure round 1 objective. I mean, did seem a little hectic. Seemed a little hectic. I think that that triple bubble play with the Echo was actually really smart. Just made it, coupled with the Zarya, you know, really hard to penetrate them. And then you also have the Bridget just being an overall nuisance. Terrific peel provides the shield and armor. Right now it looks like they have the Symmetra in the Mei. Super defensive combo, I feel like. A ton of utility, the turrets, the Mei wall, obviously the Blizzard.
Yeah, both teams here we're going to see are going to fly out and try to get that teleport into courtyard as quickly as possible. See who gets there first.
Yeah, gonna be a classic joust in the courtyard. Looking forward to seeing who comes out on top.
Both teams.
Everyone in the pool right now. Looks like the Orisa is shooting into the Mei wall, trying to break that down. Reinhardt, full shields. Man, Baptiste down, McCree down, Symmetra, all of Snoo, unfortunately. Lost the team fight. There's a clean wipe from Florida State, or Florida Atlantic. All of them now, it's just build a wall. Everyone just be super defensive. Snoo's going to try to penetrate it. That was really tough. Why do you think it was so one-sided there, that particular team fight?
The Mei wall was able to completely split the team in half, so they're able to just take each team 3 at a time, as opposed to trying to deal with all 6 at once. Looking to get some aggression. It does take the courtyards. They are playing a little bit forward. Symmetra turrets are going to be kind of an issue going in there. Probably looking to get a pick.
Baptiste hovering a little bit around half health. Another Mei wall, classic nuisance. The Reinhardt just shatters though. Baptiste still has his ultimate as well. The Lucio does go down. Snoo, a lot of people are low health, but no one down just yet. Looks like Lucio just ulted, dropped the beat. Rhino has his ultimate available. Florida Atlantic, their Reinhardt super low. Diva going down. Diva ends up getting picked off, although Snoo loses the Symmetra as well as the Reinhardt in that fight. But Florida State also lost their main tank as well as their off tank. Godzo drops the Blizzard super low, trying to recover. Zarya goes down for Snoo. McCree super low. Can he get out of there alive? Gets a pick on the Lucio. Pretty impressive. Florida Atlantic, Reinhardt looks to be trying to stabilize right now. Looks like he's going to be able to. All of Snoo is back up. Lucio just gets back up for Florida Atlantic. Killing the portal right there. Smart. And
there was a lamp in the middle of that team fight that saved literally every player on Snoo at 10% health. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, they weren't able to turn that into a round win.
Snoo loses Symmetra there really quick, and McCree as well. Fragnar trying to stay alive. Zarya also goes down. Zarya does have her ultimate when she comes back, so does Fragnar. Rhino down. I imagine they're going to want to collect together and then just drop all the ultimates, see if they can just get a quick team wipe and take over the point right now. Florida Atlantic at 89%, so Snoo kind of has to throw the Hail Mary and then hope something sticks.
Yeah, it's going to be really important that this grab hits and hits well. Looks like Prince is going in the back for a touch just to make sure that they do get that overtime.
Yep, there's the shatter from Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic losing a ton of health right now. Lucio
whole team in the grab.
Yep, looks like there's the Diva ultimate, 99%. It's the overtime, although Snoo doesn't have the tanks, missing one of the healers. Let's see if they can try to pull something out here. Lucio does just get back up. McCree trying to pick up the Lucio, ends up getting it. Good shots by Desi, but unfortunately it was not enough. And Florida Atlantic takes the second round 100-0.
Yeah, tough first match. Florida Atlantic definitely showing up, making some great plays. I saw out of that Echo, able to get some picks really quickly on that first map. This map here, as you can see, the team just completely split in half, so tanks not in front of the rest of the team, able to really defend them. The Mei strategy really worked out for Florida.
Yeah, that Mei seemed to be the key player for there. Super impressive, and I'm pretty biased. I love Mei. arguably my favorite character behind Torbjorn. But
That's
hopefully,
terrible to hear, Ken.
or is it terrific to hear? I don't know. It's one or the other. I think it's the latter. I
All right,
think
well, we are going to cut to a pretty quick break as we get into the next map, so we'll see you all shortly. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be getting into game 2 here with Southern Hampshire University against Florida Atlantic. We are on Blizzard World.
now, what do you think specifically? Do you think SNHU is going to come out with a different team comp? Do you think Florida Atlantic is going to pull out some May shenanigans again? How do you see the team comps coming?
Potentially on first point, I could see May happening again. Definitely very different map, not the same with Lijiang. Kind of Lijiang, more of a brawl style or skirmishy type map. Here we're gonna get to see SNHU on defense for this hybrid. Very likely, it looks like they're coming out with a little bit more of a skirmish map, not necessarily full dive like they had before. They don't have that double bubble. Oh, they do. Excuse me. The Zarya there. So very similar to first map on Lijiang out of Florida Atlantic. SNHU, it looks like going with a little bit more of a rush comp, but with the Hanzo able to break down shields as they come in, break down those bubbles when they go out. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of resilience on the side of Florida Atlantic. However, the ability to dive with that Tracer perhaps being a nuisance for the Hanzo or the McCree in the backline. We'll see if SNHU has the appropriate peel to deal with that. Both teams kind of looking down Broadway at each other, sizing each other up right now. Zarya waiting for someone, gonna throw the gumballs at him most likely. It looks like Tracer's at 90%, does get boosted back up. Hanzo looks like going down. Same with Baptiste, gets picked off. Unfortunately, there goes the McCree as well. Florida Atlantic, just the impenetrable team right now. SNHU really struggling. Rhino gonna try to survive. Unfortunately, does not. Everyone's going to have to regroup back at the spawn and try that again. What do you think it was that made that fight again just the same as the first fight in the last map? What is Florida Atlantic doing, making them so strong right now?
A really great coordinated dive there between the Winston and the Echo, able to jump directly on the back line and get the Baptiste very quickly, which puts SNHU immediately at the disadvantage.
Looks like there's a fight here on the staircase. Classic Doomfist looking to punch someone to death right here. Let's see if he can find anyone. Everyone hiding behind the Reinhardt. Winston healing up. Zarya with her ultimate, but does end up getting picked off.
On that Zarya.
Down one tank. Let's see, SNHU in a pretty decent position right now. Let's see if they can make something happen with it. Pushing the payload right now. Everyone trying to slowly gain their health back. Everyone posturing. Winston with the ult. Same with Zarya. Brig and Echo. Echo just got hers up. Reinhardt swinging the hammer. Very intimidating.
SNHU with a window. Looks like they're going to try to push behind it. There goes the grab.
Ooh. Man, what a combo. Almost wiped out the entirety of SNHU. The Wombo combo right there.
Yeah, 3 ultimates all at once. 4, actually, it looks like. So, all things considered, they are moving the payload, but we do have quite a few ultimates coming up here. So it looks like we're going to need to invest those correctly in order to be able to get them stopped. Should be able to have some sort of advantage here.
And with the stim, let's see how she decides to utilize that. McCree, oh, unfortunately going down, has his ult. Gonna have to wait until he gets back. Rhino trying to be the good front line right here. Desi with his ult. Looks like Moira gonna try to keep everyone up the best she can. Doomfist gets a good punch right there, going after the Winston. Here comes the Doomfist ult. Who's he gonna drop it on? Right
across
on top
the map
of
Diana.
Ooh.
Nice
But
sleep
he
dart.
catches a sleep dart. Yep, super good self-peel right there. Top tier. And unfortunately, Doomfist does go down because of it, ultimately. It looks like team fight still going on. Here comes the Earth Shatter, and it looks like Tracer gets picked off. Very squishy right there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get away.
Nice. Shatter the whole team.
Yep, terrific Shatter. That was nice by
Winston's
Rhino.
still in the back, though.
Yep, Winston, constant menace right here. Briggs, SNHU is down a healer, unfortunately. McCree taking a ton of damage, and Silent does go down. It looks like Doom at half health. He's struggling a bit right now. Let's see if he can... Nope, can't. He goes down. Moira doing what she can to keep everyone up. Seeing if she can pump out those heals. Zarya and Brig did go down for Florida Atlantic, though. So it is quite a long skirmish, it seems like. Pepto pretty low health, trying to recover the best he can. Everyone up for the side of Florida Atlantic. Pretty decent push, it looks like. Kind of a hectic fight.
Yeah, SNHU does have now kind of a defender's advantage here. The spawns aren't very different right now, kind of almost directly in the middle, but I do think a slight advantage to SNHU. Fragnar doing a great job there of staying alive, keeping his team alive with the few that were still up. Now prepping for the next round, looking at grab from the enemy Zarya, but we have a couple of ults coming out. Fragnar able to charge his coalescence very, very quickly there.
Unfortunately, Rhino goes down, and Florida Atlantic probably just going to steam. There comes the ult from the Ana, the Zarya. Just another huge combo. Almost all of SNHU goes down. Doomfist still alive, jumps off. Yeah, that was terrifying. That was super well coordinated by Florida Atlantic. Really tough to deal with. Brig still has her ultimate, but I mean,
all right, Rhino.
Yeah, there we go. Coming in, doing what he does best, swinging the hammer. McCree does get picked off. Rhino, unfortunately. This seems to be the last-ditch effort here. Zarya goes down. Looks like Desi's trying to do what he can. Probably going to end up getting picked off. Yep, there it is. The Lucio goes down. Same with the Moira. Rhino does switch to the Wrecking Ball, but round one complete.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic doing a very good job of coordinating their ultimates. I don't necessarily think that they are up in the ult economy too much, but they are utilizing very decisively and with great result altogether in a coordinated way. SNHU, it seems like, is looking to use ultimates when they have the opportunity and not necessarily coordinating as well there. Though they are building them fairly quickly. Like I said, Fragnar in that last map able to keep everybody alive, really build that ult charge, and get a couple of coalescences off.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic timing and precision, super impressive. SNHU still in it. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's see if they decide to change any of the characters. I do see Layla. Looks like Layla's going on the May, which we talked about a little bit, and looks like God's out on the Ash. Ash we haven't seen yet. Hopefully, SNHU had an issue with especially that first May wall in the last map. Hopefully they can navigate around it this time. Oh nope, looks like Layla goes back on the Echo. All right, the May Dream is dead.
Yeah, a lot fewer close corners here, or close quarters, excuse me. So the main not necessarily as strong. Some choke points on this first point here, but looks like we are getting kind of similar kind of rush comp from SNHU, looking to really press the tempo and get in there. So the May actually probably would have been pretty strong for Florida Atlantic, but they're looking to a little bit more poke.
Looks like Zarya going up right out front, taking a good amount of damage. McCree taking a ton of damage, but is able to stabilize. Lucio Mori doing a good job at getting him back up, so SNHU still has their whole team for this team fight. Florida Atlantic does end up getting McCree, though. Tracer ends up dying as well. Echo pumping out a ton of damage. Rhino trying to stay alive, but currently under a ton of fire right now. He is being stabilized. Zarya from Florida Atlantic taking thunder. There goes Winston. Winston gets killed. So
Nice
SNHU
pick.
up a little bit right here. Let's see. Zarya taking a ton of damage. SNHU can actually push this. Lucio unfortunately dies. They're down their healers, but have their tanks. Tracer. Let's see if Tracer can get a pick here. Rhino a little below half health and unfortunately goes down.
Good res onto that Winston from the enemy Mercy.
Yep. It was smart plays. I do think SNHU did a little bit better there. Let's see if they change anything else. Let's see if Tracer can get another pick. Winston with his ultimate. Same with Echo. Let's see if they go for another massive defensive bubble play here. Going to be super tough to penetrate for the Tracer and the McCree, I feel. Here they come out the side door, trying to get the pop shots. Lucio trying to boost people in, switching back to the heal right now. Winston, oh, they might get the Ana here. Nope, Ana does. Oh, Ana goes down. What a terrific kill for SNHU. Lucio also goes down, but Zarya goes down. SNHU ahead right now in this team fight. There's the Winston ult. Gonna be a disaster in the backline. The Ash does go down for Florida Atlantic, though. SNHU doing a really good job with this team fight right here. Ana has a stim. Let's see if she uses it or if she waits for the Ash to come back up. Rhino did drop, but SNHU still has Pepto on the Zarya to kind of hold down the fort here. Layla gets a pick on the Moira. The damage she's pumping out seems to be pretty ridiculous. Tracer, let's see if Tracer can find anyone. Finds the Winston, hits the melee. Let's see if she's going to be able to get out safe and sound. It looks like Desi does with the help of the Zarya bubble. Everyone going to get their composure back. McCree, let's see if he can get a massive set of kills with this ultimate here.
We're going top right, and historically, like throughout the way that this round has gone, SNHU has been moving in, and Florida Atlantic has been letting them, and then kind of attacking them from behind when SNHU gets into the position that they're looking for. So, going all the way around to the right here from behind.
There's the stim, there's the Tobelstein by the Florida Atlantic Zarya. It looks like they caught too many people in it, and 4 go down for SNHU. Unfortunately, that was just seemed to be another example of Florida Atlantic. Their timing and their precision with their ultimates just seem to be top tier in this match.
Yeah, a couple ready for SNHU. Gotta get in there and try to utilize them decisively.
We do have the shatter from Rhino. I mean, a good shatter into the McCree combo definitely could make something happen here. I don't think they're completely out of it by any means.
Guess he looks like he's playing Valorant right now. Crouch walking through the back of the point.
McCree does pop the ult. Looks like he did get the Winston out of it, though. Or with Rhino getting the killing blow. Of course, Desi does unfortunately die on the Tracer.
Nice bubble on the
Rhino
Prince.
taking the point right here. McCree ends up getting picked off. Lucio and Moira taking a lot of damage out of nowhere. Echo just shredding the team with that laser. Zarya ends up going down, and Tracer is back. Has to wait for the team. Man.
That will do it for Blizzard World. Florida Atlantic doing a great job of really spreading out, playing that rush comp, trying to find target, and they're doing a good job of just playing at such a distance that doesn't allow SNHU to really engage.
Echo with the player of the game. I mean, it seemed like throughout the match, Echo just. I mean, the tank's doing a great job with the setup, but that Echo damage just seems wild. Good
Reinhardt copy,
right
extra shatter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well that is O2 for SNHU. We are going to play this third game out as is standard in the NECC, so we will be getting into game 3, seeing if SNHU can change some things up and get a point on the board. All right, we are getting back into it. We are heading into Havana here for game 3. SNHU seeing if we can get a point on the board and on the record for any potential tiebreakers that might happen at the end of the season.
SNHU, I feel, has to. They just got to try to use their ultimates in a more precise way. Try to mirror Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic just, especially the Reinhardt, the setups with the Zarya combo, just allowing that Echo to shred everyone. although it does look like the teams are super different. Super different. What do you think this team comp brings compared to the last one for this map, for both
Um,
sides?
just generally chaos from Florida Atlantic. If I had to, if I had to vote, they are kind of continuing with that spread out style, but going to need to be pushing through this kind of first choke on Havana. So, I mean, they're putting it on their snipers to see if they can get a couple picks onto SNHU. Looks like SNHU is very sneakily heading in over to the right here. Reinhardt crouch walking is the sight to be seen.
Yep. What a massive mountain. All right, let's see. It does look like Layla went back on the tracer. Diva Reinhardt posturing, super up front. Diva's diving. The Florida Atlantic Blackline. McCree already almost dead. Rhino gonna try to recover. Oh, Rhino taking a ton of damage though. This McCree rolling out, seeing if he can pop someone from the backline. Diva gets out of mech form and then quickly killed right after. Reinhardt doing what he can, trying to swing at that. Junkrat ends up going down. Most of SNHU looks like lost the team fight kind of handily, kind of quickly right there.
Yeah, they were very specifically shoving that door as much as possible. Layla making a good change off of that Hanzo to the Junkrat, saying just like, "All right, if y'all are gonna stand right here, I'm gonna shoot you with with rockets."
Perfect. All right. It looks like Diva going up the staircase finds the Layla. Layla knocking the Diva back though. Mercy flying up in the background, keeping that Junkrat nice and healthy. Let's see if Diva can make a play here. Maybe push the Junkrat off. In the meantime, Desi did get picked off by that Widowmaker. The Junkrat ultimate looks like it's coming out. Hammond about to die for Florida Atlantic, or does he get saved? It looks like he gets saved, but Junkrat goes down to the Diva, but Junkrat was able to pick off that McCree. Baptiste did fall to the Sigma. There is the Mercy ultimate. The Widowmaker has her ult. Let's see whenever she decides to pop that. Rhino going down. And it looks like it wasn't so one-sided, that team fight, but it did look like SNHU had more casualties.
Yep, Fragnar trying to 1v1 this Mercy here. Mercy will retreat, it looks like. Yep,
Oh,
okay,
yep.
going back to their team.
Dives into the old warehouse right here. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Baptiste seemed to die out of nowhere right there. Whoever picked him off just pumped damage into him. The Wrecking Ball and the Anna have their ultimates as well as the Widowmaker still holding on to hers, but SNHU has a couple ultimates of their own. Let's see how they utilize it perhaps in this team fight. Hanzo trying to peek right here, pick that person off. There's the Wrecking Ball ultimate. Mine's massive nuisance. Pepto trying to stay alive. Lucio down. Only one healer up. Out of the mech form. Can she stabilize? Hopefully. Hanzo trying to run away. Gonna try to get this kill here quickly. Can he do it? We see him through the wall. Oh, this is tense. The spin. All right. He's
My brain hurts.
yeah, so does mine. So does mine. There's a Sigma ultimate. Oh my goodness. The
Yep,
Sigma
Signal
and
getting
the
three.
Junkrat combo. Whew, that was impressive. I mean, it's just time again. The precision and timing of Florida Atlantic ultimates. Super impressive, super coordinated.
Yep,
Diva taking a quick dip.
4 here on Snooze End. Really need to coordinate some of these, try to get a team wipe, really try to stabilize here.
Yeah. They definitely need to do something. They gotta change their game plan somehow. They gotta win one of these team fights. They had like kind of a close skirmish the second time, but Florida Atlantic kind of just doing what they want when they want, it seems. But SNHU, 4 ultimates ready. Let's see if they can combo them. Let's see if they can get something big going on. Although Florida Atlantic has 3 of their own, so they may be ready for it. Looks like Desi taking a ton of damage. Desi dies quite quickly right there, unfortunately. So SNHU down a man for this coming team fight. Although they might get a kill on the Sigma. There's the Mercy ultimate right there. McCree dies before he was able to use his ultimate. Desi on the Doomfist going to try to make it back in. Diva, Baptiste, they go down. And again, SNHU, it looks like they used a couple of the ultimates, but it seemed to be too little too late.
Yep, window bomb, both going out, not necessarily uh, 2 ultimates that complement each other very well, but 2 that can kind of change the flow of battle. Looks like Pepto's swapping off to Zarya now.
Ooh, Doomfist just dives right in, but catches the old sleep dart. But Anna did go down, but getting rezzed by that Mercy. Amazing utility by Mercy. Let's see, is Rhino switching to the Wrecking Ball? That round is over.
Not able to get there in time.
Oh, man.
It looked at first like Florida Atlantic was going to play pretty pretty spread out and chaotic style, and made some swaps right at the very start there to just push and kind of keep that snowball rolling all the way through.
Yeah, their game plan. I mean, maybe on some level, I was going into the match, I was concerned about what is Snoo going to do to deal with the Echo. And even without the Echo, it just seemed like Florida Atlantic damage was just pumping consistently. And their combos were just too much for Snoo to deal with that round.
Yep, going into the attack here, we'll see what Snoop brings out. See if they got okay, changing up a little bit, double shield. No huge range from Snoop at the moment. Excuse me.
No, I mean, hopefully it provides a little more resilience to be able to last a little bit longer in these team fights. I see Layla. Man, is Layla going to stick on that Bastion? Gonna be pumped. Looks like Mario Blue. Not sure what he's going to be playing here. What tank do you expect them to play? Do you expect just a class? Oh, he answers it for us. Looks like he's gonna go with the Wrecking Ball. Why do you feel they went Wrecking Ball as opposed to say something like an Orisa or a Reinhardt to complement the shielding of Sigma?
Um, Generally with Sigma, you see Wrecking Ball because they're able to really disrupt the enemy team. And Sigma's able to hold down specific points.
That makes sense. It looks like Layla is siding with the Torbjorn over the Bastion. I'm gonna be focused on that this entire round. Snoo looks like doing what they can to push up a little bit. They're gonna hit this choke point. Looks like Widowmaker picked off the Florida State Widowmaker. Mercy is getting the quick res off though. Doomfist looking for someone to end right here. Baptiste getting some pot shots in there. Looks like so far nothing too crazy happening. Just both teams looking for their spot to make something. Hammond looks like to be going down. Florida Atlantic. Sigma dies really quick, and the Wrecking Ball is super low. Snoo doing a good job with this offense so far. They did get a pick. Looks like Florida Atlantic's going to have to back off just a little bit to not give any more kills, although they did take the Widowmaker with them. And let's see if Desi can get out alive here. And it looks like does, but Lucio does end up going down, unfortunately. Rhino, unfortunately, as well. Florida Atlantic lost a couple, but looks like they were able to stabilize right there. The
Fragnar able to take out that turret, but it might be a little bit too little too late. Kind of continuing here. Fragnar keeping people up as long as he can. Silent taking this Widow duel almost gets that Ana.
Does have the Matrix available when he does come back. Both teams kind of lacking in ults, but will be getting them quite shortly. Both teams just collecting their thoughts, getting together again. Doomfist going for the sneaky back door. And he comes back to the front door. All right. So shields up for Snoo, blocking all the incoming damage. Doomfist looking on that second level, finds the Hammond, starts punching people, but unfortunately goes down before he's able to use the ultimate.
Nice shot from
Widowmaker,
Tempest.
yep, great shot. Kills the enemy Widowmaker. Hammond gets Snoo Widowmaker. Layla has Molten Core available for her. Sigma also has the ult. Looks like Mercy's flying in the air. Fragnar down. It looks like Pepto also goes down, unfortunately. So Snoo without tanks, looks like without one healer with the kill there on Lucio. What do you feel Snoo has to do with this team comp to get some momentum back?
Not get picked immediately. Desi unfortunately eating a rock at the very start of that last fight. Gotta get in there with 6, utilize these ults. Desi hopefully able to get somebody in the back line, maybe Torbjorn if he's able to deal with that turret, or if the rest of the team. There's a meteor strike.
Yep,
On
looks
to
like he.
Vasana.
Ooh. Boom. All right. Got
There
the
we
kill
go.
on the healer right there. All right. Snoo getting a little momentum, although Snoo did lose their tank right here. Desi, hopefully not getting picked off, punches the Mercy in the face. Mercy goes down in. Desi also dies with it. Widowmaker uses her all on the side of Snoo. Mercy and Torb down for Florida Atlantic. Sigma trying to stay alive, isn't able to do so. Silent Tempest taking shots, doesn't get anyone, unfortunately. SNHU, I mean, when Rhino comes back, gonna have the shatter. Lucio has his ultimate. The beat, Silent Tempest trying to get away, taking damage. Fragnar trying to stay alive, isn't able to do so. Mario Blue drops the landmines right there and is able to get away. Let's see, Layla on the Tracer almost dies. One shot basically and is able to survive. Let's see, Silent going to try to probably hit up a perch and see if we can get any picks between the Widowmaker and the Doomfist.
Yeah, he's
One of
doing
them
so
has to be able to
into
get a
into
pick.
the enemy's Widow's eyes just gone down now, so it's fairly tough. They get 10 seconds touch point here.
Yep. Let's see, Snoop. Can they do anything? Last seconds of the game. Couple shots into the shield. Looks like that is OT. Can you get the Widowmaker? 21 health for Silent Tempest. The enemy
Got him.
Widowmaker jumping everywhere, but Desi clotheslines her. Tracer does pick off the Rhino though, and it gets a kill on the Lucio. Looks like they are slowly wiping up the SNHU team, and that looks like it's going to be the end of the round.
That will do it. Unfortunately, 03, Florida Atlantic, showing up, doing a pretty great job there, I think, of really spreading out. Couple of key players over there. Mario Blue on the tank, I think, on the Winston did a great job of being able to disrupt our backline, get picks. Um, Great signal there. I think Silent did a great job coming in, able to get quite a few picks there. On the Widowmaker, looking particularly great on Widow.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah,
uphill battle.
that will do it for us tonight. Our other Overwatch team is going to be playing on the NECC stream tonight, so they will be highlighted in just a few minutes. They go live at 6:30. So, if you guys are interested in continuing to support us and support the rest of our teams, head over there and give us a watch. Give us some support and chat. Ken, thank you. First night, welcome to the team. Thank you very much for casting with me. I am not well versed in the casting world, so thank you for helping to carry me through it.
Hey, I was pumped. It was super fun. Seemed a bit of an arduous battle for SNHU, but it was tough. It was tough, but it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, agree. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Take care.